Good morning. I'm Mr. Pope from 7 Blue, and I would like to welcome you to Crestviews 12th Annual Veterans Day celebration. I wish we could all gather in the gymnasium together, but Principal Walls has put together a nice video alternative for us. We are honored to be celebrating not only with the veterans in our building and our community, but also with our nation's servicemen and women at home and abroad as well. When I think of Veterans Day, I like to reflect on the tight-knit community that is formed by military life, how the shared hardships of military service brought us closer together, how our closeness allowed us to overcome the obstacles in our way, and how working together forged lifelong friendships. As a veteran, I hope that each of you will use this day to remember and honor those that have joined the armed forces in service to our nation and to emulate our veterans in coming together as a community to overcome the obstacles that are in our lives. Please rise for Lady Gaga's rendition of the national anthem and a video flyover by the Blue Angels.
To honor America and perform our national anthem, please welcome Academy Award nominee and 6-time Grammy winner, Lady Gaga.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave the roof through the night that our flag was still there. Whoa, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hey guys, Mr. Walls asked me to explain Veterans Day to you guys. And to do that, I got to give you a little bit about the history and why it's different than Memorial Day. Now, I made some notes, so if I look away once in a while, don't worry about it. Memorial Day is for the remembering of family and friends who have passed away. You know, the people you know. Veterans Day, however, is for the people you may or may not know that have served our country for your freedoms, whether they're serving later or sooner. It makes no difference. How did Veterans Day begin? Well, World War I was how it began. World War I ended on the 11th day at the 11th hour of the 11th month of 1918. The armistice was signed soon after, and that ended the war. In 1919, President Woodrow Wilson decided he wanted to honor the sacrifices of the veterans from World War I and said, okay, November the 11th is going to be Armistice Day in honor of these people. And that's how it was born. Now, it was only an executive order, so you could celebrate it or not celebrate it. Didn't make any difference. But then in 1938, Congress made it an act of Congress that it became a national holiday. And it stayed Armistice Day until 1954, when President Eisenhower decided, instead of just honoring veterans from World War I, let's honor all veterans because of the sacrifices of World War II and of Korea. So he renamed it Veterans Day. And it was still a national holiday. Thus, the honoring of these sacrifices of all veterans became law. Well, maybe not law, but you know. Now, Veterans Day is important, and it's important because of the small number of people that have served our country. It's about 1% of the total population of the United States that has served in the military, which means being a veteran is being a member of a very small and elite club. Now, there's many different services you could join. The services are the United States Army, the Marine Corps, the United States Navy, United States Air Force, and then the National Guard, which has two branches of its own, Army and Air Force. Now, I chose to enlist in the Air Force in 1968 during the Vietnam War. Now, I served in Europe and I served in the United States. I did not go to Vietnam. But although my service was honorable, that's not why Veterans Day is meaningful to me. As a Vietnam veteran, Veterans Day means honoring the 58,479 names of brothers and sisters who gave their lives for this country, and for the men and women who returned home, suffering the lasting effects of Agent Orange, PTSD, and other ailments from their military service. And that includes me, too. I'm also honoring the fact that my relatives have served this country. My 10th great-grandfather fought for the Army of Virginia during the Revolutionary War. I believe a cousin fought in the War of 1812. Two of my great-grandfathers fought for the Union Army in the Civil War. Many, many uncles fought in the World War II and in Korea. Myself and 5 or 6 cousins served in Vietnam, and on down to my son, who served in Iraq during the Iraqi Freedom Campaign. Now, when you do join, it doesn't matter what service you join, but you take an oath. And the oath is, I, you say your name, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice, so help me God. Notice that that oath doesn't have an expiration date. Now, what that means is, once you are a veteran, you are always a veteran. And if you ask most veterans if the country would call us back, no matter what our age or our medical conditions are, we would answer that call. Now, I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are being careful. And I hope this explains the true meaning of Veterans Day for you. Thanks, guys. Be safe.
United States Coast Guard.
veteran that served my country well. To those that would listen, I had many stories to tell. We fought for America's freedom in faraway places on foreign land. Wherever the battle for democracy raged, America's finest made a stand. We fought for your future and right to remain free, for we saw what freedom meant to those not blessed with liberty. For you and yours we would gladly have given our life. We faced the fears and perils of battle. We braved endless turmoil and strife. Please remember us veterans and the sacrifices we made for you. Please share the blessings of freedom. Proudly wave the red, white, and blue.
Private Arthur Wallach. Sergeant Thomas Foster. Specialist Gregory Johnson. Corporal James Burnell Rice. Sergeant Zachary Fisher. Sergeant Edward Forrest Jr. Corporal Riley Baker. Specialist Peter Navarro. Staff Sergeant Sean Devoy.
Crestview has always done a great job of celebrating Veterans Day and recognizing the veterans in our community. This day is special to me as I celebrate my dad, who was in the Army, my brother, who served in the Navy, and my son, who was a Marine. They all make me proud and happy to celebrate this day. Please join me in thanking Mr. Pope and Mr. Matthews for their words today, along with Tim Clark, Maria Tenney, and Mr. Walls for coordinating all of this. Thank you.